Hello friends, this is Scott, and I've got the truck all loaded up for a 4th of July weekend down at the hobby farm. Looks like fencing is on the menu, and I'm excited to get something done. Now here's a look at the problems I've got with this fence. There's a crooked post right there on the right side of the gate that I'm going to have to rip that post out. The person that the previous owners hired to put some of these fence posts in, he didn't do a very good job. They're not very straight. There's varying distances between the posts, different heights. But he was fairly straight on this side. But the problem we have with this guy is he was just a local kind of a transient guy they hired to help him out and to help them out. And he's in prison for double murders, I guess. It occurred a couple of years after he put this fence in. So I'm glad that the past owners didn't complain about the fence. So anyway, it is straight. So I'm just going to not worry so much about the distance between posts. I'll just try to put things in the middle because I need to firm up the post. I'm going to use 2x4 welded, or should say not welded, the wrapped fence wire. And here's a post that I'm not going to dig out. I'm just going to use that as a brace. And then looking down the pasture fence, it needs to all be redone over time. But again, I just want to get it fenced in so that whenever I'm ready to get animals, I'm ready to get animals. So here is where I'm going to put a gate in. Now I'm going to put a smaller gate in this section. I'm only going to put an 8-foot gate. People would say, "Well, why are you only going to put an 8-foot gate? That'll be a problem." Well, as you see down there, I've got that's about a 16-foot gate down there, and I'm going to put a 14-foot gate coming onto the property. So I have other access points. But as you see here, all this fencing needs to get torn out, but I don't think I'll do that right away. I did bring a birdhouse down and threw it on a post just to call it home, I guess. But scanning back around, it's a lot of work to do, and Mr. Lincoln's with me again. Well, here we're looking at the first, this is the metal fence post that was the right side of the little gate in the front, and I got to rip this out. And I dug it out, and then I took a hammer to it to loosen it up, and then I hooked it to the Tundra and ripped that thing right out and drug it to the back junk pile. So I still have to get rid of the junk, but that'll be another weekend's project. But here's the hole, and this is where I'll be setting the fence post for the gate. I didn't film my doing this project because I'm definitely not a professional fence builder, and I did some things kind of goofy too. I've got some different heights of posts, and I've got to cut those down a little bit, but I'll put the wire on, and then I'll figure out what height I want. I'll just take a grinding wheel and just cut them off and recap them. But I've got most of it done. I've got one more big post to put in here, and I was debating on how big to make this gate. I was going to go with the 12, but then I think I'm going to go 14 feet. So I did plant this sucker. This one's 3 feet down, all the wood ones. And I might chop some off the top with a chainsaw, but it took a lot of digging. It's very clay soil, and there's rocks, but not a ton. But I just used a bucket of water and just kept filling the hole a little bit, let it soak in, take a pry bar, poke holes in it, let it soak in. So it took a while, and it was hot. It was 100 degrees all weekend, and I was smart enough to work all during the day, so I got pretty exhausted. But here is the gate. This is the 8-footer, and it turned out pretty good. I've got some wiggle room on the left if I need to adjust it a little bit, but I put that post in real tight where the chain will go, so it's looking okay. And I did raise the birdhouse. I'm thinking, there's too many cats around here, so I better, still not safe, but I'll stick it up a little higher on that post and scan it back around. The gate turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So anyway, it was a fun but exhausting weekend, and I ended up with a flat tire ran over a nail. So nice people in my new hobby farm town, and they came and helped me out and wouldn't take a dime to do it. And Mr. Lincoln was playing with the cows most of the time, and they're getting to be better friends as time goes by. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I'm getting a little bit done, but I'm tired today. So keep watching. I'm going to keep on improving this land, and it's got a long ways to go, but I'll get there. Thank you.